Perfect lip sync, basic, but flawless video editing tricks and magical still image to video transitions. Any or all of these can breathe life into your faceless YouTube channel. And believe me, even as a beginner, they're surprisingly simple to learn and apply. With practice, perfection becomes tradition. Hi, I'm Zara Kessler, your AI virtual guide for today's video. Let's jump right in. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to create a flawless lip sync and also learn basic CapCut tricks as seen at the beginning of this video. These can supercharge your videos to look like a seasoned professional with few minutes of practice in CapCut. If you haven't already watched the full walkthrough, from image generation to lip sync and animation, be sure to click the link above. Alright, so let's assume you already have your audio file ready for the lip sync. You can always record your own voice in English. This not only saves you from the hassle and expense of endless subscriptions, but also speeds up your editing workflow. With your animated image ready, head over to tools.dreamfaceapp.com. Now, many people make the mistake of simply uploading a still image to Dreamface, adding audio, and expecting a good lip sync. But that usually results in poor quality animation with stiff, cartoonish head movements. For example, here's a side-by-side comparison of the two methods. This one was created by directly uploading an image to Dreamface, while this one was made by animating the video first and then uploading it to Dreamface for lip syncing. You can clearly see the difference. With the image upload, the head movement is almost stiff, her eyelids are frozen with no blinking, and her hands and body remain completely still, almost like a flat JPG image, while the video upload has all the natural, lifelike movements you would expect from advanced platforms. For this obvious reason, we'll be using Dreamface the professional way. So, let's go ahead and upload our files. Upload your video from the top left and the audio from the top right. Check my previous video for a full tutorial on Dreamface and Google Whisk. So, once you've hit the generate button, you'll have to wait for about a minute or more depending on the length of the video or audio. I'll fast track the video to save time. And here we are. The video is ready for preview. Click on the video and it will open in a new page. Don't forget to click the sound button to unmute and hear the result. An American woman in her late 20s with beautiful short natural hair, sitting behind a tidy table in a clean, softly lit, minimalist space. She has a warm, genuine, natural look. No heavy makeup, just her authentic beauty. Behind her, a green neon light runs through the wall. Now you can see why this is my #1 lip sync platform. It may not be flawless, but this method gives you a real edge over many of the so-called best in the AI market. In fact, when I watch VO3's lip sync, it is easy to see the blurry sync fault if you look for a few seconds. But you'll find it hard with this one. All of these steps can be done on either your phone or your PC. The Dreamface app works seamlessly on both, so you can achieve the same results using your mobile device as you would on a computer. Now that your lip sync video is ready, let's jump into CapCut to explore some basic skills, tips, and tricks that will help polish everything for your final YouTube upload. And here we are. We'll learn how to display text behind your avatar, or even yourself. This technique also works with animals, trees, and other objects. First, drag your video to the timeline, or click the plus icon to add it. Next, duplicate the clip. To do this, select the video clip to make it active. Then press Ctrl+C to copy, and Ctrl+V to paste on Windows, and Command+C and V to copy and paste on a Mac. Perform both steps and the copied clip will appear directly above the main clip, exactly where we want it. Now, click on the video clip above to make it active. In the top right corner under Basic, select Remove BG. Then click Auto Remove BG. The process will quickly load from 0 to 100%. At first, you won't notice any change. This is because you still have two identical clips stacked on top of each other. Next, click on Text in the top left corner of the screen. Drag the text box between the two video clips and release it. You can then move the text bar left or right, depending on when you want the text to appear. After that, click on the text bar you placed between the clips to select it. In the top right corner under Text and Basic, you'll see a text field with some default text. Delete the default text and type in your own. Just below the text field, you'll find the font option. Click on System, the menu before it, and choose your preferred font from the drop-down list. If your text isn't displaying on your video, Make sure your playhead is directly above the text you placed between the two clips. To resize the text, you can either drag the bounding box around the text directly or use the font size slider to increase or decrease the size. Now, to spice up the look of your text, scroll down the text lane. You'll see the preset style options. You can then choose your preferred presets from the ones provided. Click on this little arrow down to open more options. You can also scroll down to blend, tick the box, and use the opacity slider and adjust it to your taste. The next trick is one of my favorites. This is used in many news and other professional channels, and this trick is very simple and easy to create. This creates a sleek and smooth visual effect, shrinking your face into a circle or square and move it to the side. It allows you to explain or comment on the background video while still giving viewers a full view of the screen without blocking the view or removing your face completely. First, start by dragging your background into the timeline. It could be an image or the video you'll be commenting on. You can drag the edge to fit the full screen. Next is to drag the video of you above the timeline. This could be your video or your avatar. Let me shift it to the center. That's better. Now, on your left side under the video section, click on Mask. Click Add Mask and select the circle mask. You can use any side of the resize handles, also known as bounding box, to resize it to your preferred visual taste. Click and drag the mask to fit the center of the face or target. Next, still in the mask section, scroll down to Mask Settings. And on the size settings, you can see these numbers. They represent the width and length of the exact shape of the active mask. Mine is 365 and 360. Yours could be different. So we will write down these numbers or memorize them because they are very important for the upcoming step. Next, click and drag the side of the resize handle of the active mask till it fills the entire screen, like this. Then, back to the mask settings and click on this little diamond box to add keyframe. You can see the added keyframe on your clip. Then, drag your timeline forward about 10 keyframes or more, depending on your choice. But don't worry, we can increase it or reduce it anytime with ease. Now, remember the numbers we memorized? Or maybe you wrote it down. It's time to use it. So back to the mask settings, and on size, I'll write 365 and 360 and hit enter. And we now have the previous circle back. Now you can also see a new keyframe has been added automatically on the timeline. So if I click at the beginning of the masked video and play it, this is the result. If you do not like the zoom out speed, maybe it is too fast or too slow, you can slow it down by dragging the keyframe forward, or make it faster by dragging the keyframe backwards. Move your playhead to the beginning and replay it. Once you're comfortable with the result, move on to the next step. Make sure the masked video is selected and drag your timeline very close to the last keyframe, or you can click on the keyframe itself, just to be certain. Then, using the right arrow key on your keyboard, tap once or twice. This will move the keyframe once or twice forward. Now, scroll to the Tools section above your timeline and click on the Split tool. This will cut the video for the next step. Next, go to the top right panel. We're leaving the mask settings and switching to Basic under the Video section. Here, we'll add keyframes. Click on Scale and Position. This will place a keyframe at the beginning of the split video. Now, drag the playhead forward or tap your right arrow key about 5 times or more. Go to the preview player, click, and drag the video to your desired position on the screen. Important note: many people dislike using the masking tool because they find they can't drag the video to reposition it after applying a mask. If that happens, there are only 2 possible reasons. You're still under the mask setting. After applying a mask, you must switch back to basic before you can move or resize the video. CapCut didn't register your click. Even though you've clicked on basic, you'll know it failed if the dotted cross lines are still visible on the video. In this case, the video will behave like a window to the full image instead of moving around. But don't worry, I've got you. If this happens, simply click back on mask, then again click to basic. That's it. Now you can freely drag your circular or square-shaped video to your preferred position. And that's it. Now let's preview. That's awesome. If you don't like the speed, maybe it is too fast or too slow, just drag the keyframe away for slower movement or back for faster. And now we've come to the final step. We'll be creating a circular progress bar around your avatar's face. This is such a neat trick for adding spice to your video. Not only does it create an engaging, professional flow, but it also gives your viewers a window of expectation. But they can actually see how much time is left while you explain or teach a specific idea. Channels like Mr. Who's the Boss and other top professionals use this in gadget reviews. And the best part, it works on both images and videos. You can even add a countdown timer to the center. But don't worry, we'll cover that in an upcoming video. So stay subscribed and hit that like button. All right. The first step is simple. Drag in the background image or video, then drag in the video of your talking face. Then apply a circular mask to it. We already covered masks in the previous trick, so all you'll need to do here is click on Mask under the video section, choose Circle, and place your face or target in the center. Then switch back to Basic and drag it to wherever you want on the screen. Step 3. Add text. Go to the top left corner, click on Text, then drag the text box under or above your target video. I prefer it under. Just make sure to drag the circle text on your timeline to match the duration of the video, so that the timer stops exactly where the video ends. Next, visit the web address on your screen. You can bookmark for future use. Now click on the first circle. That automatically copies it. Close the website and hop back into CapCut. Make sure your text is still selected on the timeline, or click it again to be sure. On the right side, under Text and Basic, delete the default text. Then press Ctrl+V to paste the copied circle. All right, now expand the circle using the bounding box to increase it. Drag it under the video and adjust until it fits nicely. With the text still selected, move your playhead to the beginning of the text. Then copy and paste the circle again using Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. Now you should have two circles stacked at the same starting point. The one you just pasted should be on top. On the right-hand side, still under Text and Basic, change its color. I'll go with a bright green. Now to the final step. Go to Animation, make sure In is selected, not Out. Then look for Clock Wipe. This is it. I already saved it in my favorites, so I don't waste time searching, and I recommend you do the same. Now, go down to the duration setting and drag it all the way to the maximum. And done. Good job. Your work is complete. Let's play it back. Oh wow, that's cool, right? I love it. If you found value in this tutorial, just hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. And hey, don't forget to make your thoughts readable in the comment section. Questions and suggestions are always welcome. Thanks for making it this far, and thank you for subscribing and liking the video. I so much appreciate your time and giving me the reason to create more. I'm your girl, Zara Kessler, your AI virtual guide, and I'll see you in my next post.